This meditation is called Leaves on a Stream, adapted from Get Out of Your Mind and Into Your Life by Stephen Hayes. The purpose of this meditation is to allow you to completely relax. Close your eyes, and with your eyes closed, take a deep breath and pay attention to that breath. And as you pay attention to that breath, be fully present in this experience. Pay attention to the chair below you, to your feet on the floor. Pay attention to the air in the room around you. Just getting your body, your posture into a position that is comfortable and most beneficial for you right now. And just allow yourself to recognize that you've taken this time today to benefit from the skills that you can learn. You've taken this time today to choose to live a more joyful life of health and ease and flow and well-being. And so, in the chair that you're sitting in right now, in this place, scan your body, and if in any way you're carrying any tension of the day, just allow it to disappear. Just let the tension dissipate. Set aside any regrets from yesterday or any fears of tomorrow, and pay attention to your breath mindfully, noticing the sound of your breath, the rate of your breath, what it feels like to breathe the air into the deepest part of your lungs, into your belly, and to exhale. This is your time to learn, your time to experience, your time to use the creative part of your mind to help you to master a new skill. And so, use that creative part of the mind to imagine yourself outside, next to the bank of a stream that is flowing gently. Observe the water. Pay attention to the water. Notice the earth around you, the sound of the stream that you might be hearing, and the way it looks to watch the stream as it moves off into the distance. Using that creative part of the mind, imagine some trees on the side of the streams, both near you and far from you. Different trees, different shapes, different sizes, different colors. Imagine that some of the leaves from those trees fall from the trees and land on the water, and watch those leaves float on the stream. This is all you need to do right now, using that creative part of your mind. Just observe the leaves falling into the stream and floating gently on the water. And now, just spend a moment just paying attention to your thoughts, and just notice what it is that you are thinking. Pay attention to your physical sensations, and just notice what it is that you feel in your body. Pay attention to your emotions, and just notice what emotions you are feeling in this moment. And just imagine that any time you notice a feeling or a thought or a sensation, placing that thought, feeling, or emotion onto one of the leaves as it floats across the top of the stream. If you have anxiety, you can imagine putting that anxiety on a leaf and letting it float. If you have a sensation, maybe it's some sort of discomfort, you can just let that float on the leaf. If it's a thought, you can put that thought on the leaf too. You can watch those leaves begin to float down the stream. And it doesn't matter what you're thinking or what you're feeling or what you're sensing. And it doesn't even matter whether that is a positive or a negative thought, a positive sensation or a negative sensation, a positive feeling or a negative feeling. Simply place all of them. Imagine placing all of them on a leaf on the stream, watching it float across the top of the stream. And if your thoughts stop at any time, just observe the stream. Sooner or later, your thoughts are going to start thinking again. Your feelings will start feeling again. Your sensations will start sensing again. You can let that stream flow at its own pace. Notice if you have an urge or a temptation to speed up or slow down the water in the stream. Again, this is just a stream, not a river. So you can just let it flow. Let it flow the way you will. If you have any thoughts or feelings or sensations about this exercise that we're doing right now, you can place those on the leaves as well. Your feelings of calmness might be placed on a leaf. Your sensation of deep physical relaxation can go on a leaf. Or maybe even noticing the presence of your awareness, your attention. Simply place that on a leaf as well. And if any of the leaves get stuck or don't move, rather than worrying about that and grabbing a stick and trying to push those leaves along, just let it hang around. All you're doing is observing the experience that you are creating, because as an observer of the leaves on a stream, there is no need to take any action here. And if you find yourself following one of the thoughts or one of the feelings or one of the sensations and forgetting about the other leaves on the stream, if you have any other feelings, perhaps even boredom or leaves of dissatisfaction or any other difficulties, simply acknowledge it. You don't have to judge that as to whether it's good or bad. Just allow yourself to acknowledge it and place it on a leaf as well, so you can say to yourself, here is a feeling of anticipation, or here is a feeling of restlessness, or here is a feeling of focused concentration, and place those words on a leaf and let them float as well. It's normal during this process to help lose track in this exercise. That's called time distortion in hypnosis, and that'll probably keep happening. You might not know if a minute has gone by, or 3 minutes have gone by, or if 10 minutes have gone by. It really doesn't make a difference. If you notice yourself losing track of what you're trying to do, just bring yourself back to where you imagine yourself sitting and to the leaves on the stream. Let those feelings, let those thoughts, let those sensations gently float down the stream. And in this place, this very relaxed space, while you let yourself be aware of the leaves on the stream, you can allow another part of your awareness to go within. Gently bring your awareness deeper within, into your inner knowing, your inner resources, and your inner wisdom. And with the next breath, breathe in the air. Pay attention to the feeling of the chair below you. Pay attention to your presence in the room. Pay attention to my voice. Let the image of the stream simply begin to dissolve. In a moment, I am going to count to 5, and at the count of 5, you'll be wide awake. Your mind will be clear and alert, and you'll feel wonderful all over. And each time you go into a hypnosis like this, you go into it even easier and even deeper, knowing and trusting your inner wisdom more and more. 1. You're starting to wake up now. 2. Feeling wonderful all over. 3. Your mind is clear and alert. 4. Eyes starting to open now. 5. Eyes wide open, fully awake and feeling wonderful all over. This meditation is offered to you with love and blessings always.